Hello guys, how are you? An update on this. As you know, I started it yesterday. No, it's not ready. It's not ready, and it will not be ready as soon as. Um, First, Gil, Red Dragon, thank you very much for the answer, for the video answer. Thank you. I've already thought on that because it's like the silent radio when you're paneling, a little shader, clearer tone shade, and I thought about that. But I even thought about using the technique on the ribs, the highlighting techniques to the figures, the base color with the little drops of white. And um, before you send the video, yesterday I spent a bunch of time doing this, but the other one is not. So this is a model I will test the two techniques. So the upper wing stays like this, okay? And the downwing will stay, and I will use the technique you taught me. Thank you. Thank you very much, Gil. As always, you're fantastic. I'm not using any kind of photo edge or anything. As you can see, I've placed some seat belts, and I gave it a very old wood aspect to the cockpit. I believe these machine guns are Vickers, if the memory suits me. Vickers Vimy or Vickers Vimy, I think it's an airplane, but well, I'm sure some of you guys will tell me the brand of these machines, but well, they like here that, as I told you, black with dry brushing. I rarely use gunmetal. These ones I'm posting photos so you can see it. I didn't do this all the way because it will not be seen, but I did some evergreen, and next I will search on my spare boxes some lever, because it has a side lever that had to be covered by this also. So I gave it an old, and I'm posting photos, so I'm doing this very, just a direct build, straight from the box. No, well, straight from the box. I scratch build some things, but what gets me is one thing I see on biplanes: the wood propeller. Now, I know there is a technique called faux, which stands for false wood. And it's a technique that it's used on larger scale than this. This was painted with dark brown, Tamiya dark brown. First, this is plastic, so it's soft. The wood is irregular. So first I hand brush it and with a generous amount of paint and a little gross paint, and then I airbrushed on the same tone up, because the paint that you hand brush, it's not going to be self-leveled, but the one of the airbrush is going to be absorbed by the paint underneath, but it's going to give him a coat. But the final result will be that roughness of the wood that probably you cannot see because this camera, well, but you know, wood is not, unless you sanded it, but wood is not very uniform. It has a rough surface. So that hand paint that I gave to the propeller and then the airbrush gives that roughness of the wood. I believe I will do oil wash on the propeller now. I have in the middle, this is gunmetal and this is gunmetal with an air dry brushing. But I believe I'm going to do an oil wash here to do those black stripes on the wood, you know, and then with a cotton body Q-tip, whatever, I will give the form of it, and then I will seal it with varnish. So if you think it's good, tell me. But if you think that there is another technique that I can enhance this propeller in order to look like yeah, those pro works like this one, which they seem very cool, please tell me. But and now I'm going to do the rig. I'm going to use Ian, UK scale modeler. You told me something. Yes, I agree totally with you. Little sprue stretched out. Probably won't be such a pain in the ass. But here on the instruction sheet says to do like this, you know, and the measurements and everything. Well, on this, I had it all ready for, but on this I'm going by the book. I wanted to see, because I have an idea of what one technique is, the sprue, but I never did this one, so it will be interesting to do new things. And then I can compare in the future to know which is suitable, let's say. Usually I would go as you do with the plastic sprue. Yes, I've done it before, we've all done it before, but I want to, you know, and if something goes wrong, I just cut the wire and yeah, you know, so no problem at all. And now it's like this. I want to see if I can do something. Oh, I forgot the engine. It's already like this. I'm posting photos, so I don't want to. This camera, I'm not. Oh, I don't have the other camera now. I gave it back to the owner, which here's your camera. Take it all, take it all. So I had to give it back, or else he would call the cops. And the cops are bad, very bad. Believe me, I know that. Oh, shit, sorry. As I was speaking to you, I want to do something. For instance, here we have the decals for it, right? But we have this piece here which fits the carriage, the rest of the. It's not a piece that I have to pre-place and then glue. It's something that goes on here. So I can paint this. I have the paints here. I can paint this and use only the numbers, which I wanted to do this, but I thought, well, it's going to be a little complicated, but it's not complicated when you have this. or when you have large so probably, and this is not for tomorrow, I believe I can do something like instead of using the decals, little stencil, if I have the proper measurement of the, oh yes I have, oh I'm so, oh I'm going, oh yeah, oh yes I have. So probably I will try, and for the first time, if everything goes well, I don't know, I even probably would not use the red, because you know those small ones, look, oh looky, almost, oh shit, oh yeah. So probably I won't use the decals. Yes, this little S, you know, those signals of the pilot, personal emblems, of course. One thing at a time. I don't know if there's something. No, sir. So, Gil, thank you again. Okay. I will use both techniques. Okay. I don't know if I have to get the I don't know if I have to get the tape out or it stays. Jesus. I'm trying to. Well, one thing's for sure. You guys are helping, so cool. Very cool. And all the small pieces are painted. They just need a wash, and you know, I will glue them, and that's it. The wheels, which the red, it's red. I will use Ferrari red, because I think this is the red. It's like Ferrari red. I have on Vallejo, it has Ferrari red, or red light red. Let's see, or red arrows, arrow red, arrow red. So guys, it's a small update. As you can see here, it's I am very organized. I'm totally organized. This is fantastic. So it's a deorganized organization. Now where's the damn mouse in order for me to, oh. All the best to you, all of you, thank you. I don't do this often, but it's implicit because this channel is for you. It's my hobby, as you know. It's my hobby on the hobby, or in the hobby. With this channel, I do this for you, and I want to thank you all. I already have 732 subscribers, which, wow. And I just wanted to thank you all, because this is awesome. It's a hell of a trip. Thank you very much to all of you, okay? And keep modeling, okay? Everything you need, just send me a message and I will try to answer. As I have a few PMs, someone asks advices and all of that, but I try to answer as I can. So all the best to you. Keep modeling, okay?